Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2. I'm still pre-stream, so yeah. In the last episode, we got to Majula and found some of the hidden items around here, talked to all the NPCs, did a whole bunch of stuff. In this episode, we're going to get to the first bonfire of Forest of the Fallen Giants, which you have to go down here for. Oh, man. And then once I get to the first bonfire of Forest of the Fallen Giants, we'll be back to the point where I was at in my stream. Oh, what do we got here? Try behind. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's a chest over here. Very useful message that was. Go ahead and open this chest. The iron-bound chests here, they can't be destroyed by attacking them, which means they cannot be mimics, but they can still be trapped. Basically, the only chests that are mimics are the wooden ones, and the only chests that can have traps in them are the metal ones. Try behind. Thank you very much for that. Try left. Indeed, try left. There's nothing behind you, so you just open this. That'll open up this section. And we're going to get to a bonfire that makes us realize just how skillless the Crestfallen Warrior is. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up, there we are. Well, I mean, he did get this far, so... This area is pretty scary, actually, because one wrong step and you're dead, as you can tell by the bloodstains. Try left side. Very true. Treasure ahead. Very true. Remember, don't fuck this up, because you will die. I almost did. I have a feeling someone died here just after bloodstain tried to block you. Grab a human effigy here. I've failed. I'm guessing this person tried jumping over there. You can't make this jump. You will come just short and you'll fall down the water and die. Because this game, realistically, since you're wearing armor, has you plummet straight to the bottom of the ocean. Even though it's a river. Anyway, head back here. We get green grass. And enemies. Wow, a surprising amount of people have died to these enemies. Right and then right. So go over here. And then over here. Treasure, which is right here, and Homeward Bone, and Soul of the Lost and Dead. Sweet. Alright. And we're gonna fight our first real enemies here. These are the guys who will actually drop stuff. These are the guys that can kill you if you're not careful. And the first one's dead. And no drop. Okay. They give about 50 souls apiece. And I think this will draw 2 toward me. Get over here, you. Get over here, you. Yep, this drew 2 toward me. Come on, attack me, you son of a bitch. Oh god, it drew 3 toward me. What the hell? I blocked that, come on. What the hell? What the hell? Where do you think you're going? Thank you, rolling attack. Another I forgot to do this in my stream as well. Estus flasks. Doi. Throwing knife. Okay, I only ever have one use for throwing knives. Head over here. Grab a life gem. Anything over here? Nope. I always like to check. I know where a decent chunk of stuff is because, well, I haven't played this before, but I've watched it. Well, watching and playing are two very different things. Anyway, there is a bonfire here, which I'm just going to light. I'm not going to rest at it and respawn the enemies. Anyway, that bonfire is actually called the Crestfallen's Retreat. Anyway, that archer has decided to come out and play. Trying to draw out this enemy right here. There we are. The archer can't get me here, so... Anyway, the guy that has a shield will take 3 hits. And then you want to take care of this archer. There we are. Now he's done. What did you drop? Another throwing knife. How nice of you. Any items over here? No, there is not. One thing that you want to be careful about if there is an enemy that is on the ground and you didn't kill him and he doesn't have an item, and he doesn't have an item inside him, that means was killed by something, you want to attack it, because it's likely that it's alive and will come to life to try to ambush you. Which is how a lot of people over here will have died. Getting a soul of the lost and dead. Anyway, continue up here. And what's this say? Be wary of beating to a pulp. Very true. Overwhelming ahead. Also very true. If you take it correctly, though, unlike me in my stream where I almost died here, if you take a look, up there, there's an archer. And there's a giant tree here. What you want to do is you want to quickly run over here and try to kill this guy. And get behind the tree so the archer doesn't have a chance to attack you. And you want to circle around these guys to make sure that they can't attack you either. And they're all done. Want to make sure if there are any items, you either take care of the archer first, or make sure they're not in the archer's line of sight. For example, the item right down there, that archer can hit you. So, yeah. If you really are desperate, you could try to bottleneck the enemies here, but they can still get behind you, which makes it very awkward. I'm actually going to switch weapons here, because something with a broad sweeping pattern like the one I have will not work well for me up here, because we're about to be in a tight enclosed space with a couple of enemies. I almost died here. There's only 2 enemies, too. Okay. Yeah, you have to be careful here because there are 2 enemies, you're in a tight space, you don't have a lot of stamina to block with. Not fun. Anyway, head over this way. Hold up your shield. And done. Revenge! You know what? Sir, you got your revenge. I will rate you. Anyway, there is an item over there, so dash, jump. Gotta be careful, because that fall will kill you. Short sword and soul of lost and dead. The short sword's actually a pretty decent weapon, so definitely worth it. Oh god, I almost fucked up that jump. Gotta try talking a little less, my throat's starting to hurt. Treasure ahead. Very true, you do have to be careful here, though. Soul of a nameless soldier. Fantastic. A lot of souls. Now, I'm going to try something that I did not do in my original run. And let's try to get the treasure from that stone-looking knight there. This is actually a knight wearing gay steel armor. Go ahead and loot this enemy first for a human effigy. And this enemy for a life gem. And take out this enemy that's playing dead. Can't take this. Since this enemy is wearing armor, I don't want to risk it. Do I have any items that can buff me? Which I doubt. I have a human effigy. Spell use, a divine blessing. Might as well throw that on. Throwing knife, that could be very useful. Rustic coin, I'm going to use that. Evade other worlds, no. So first the rustic coin. And now throwing knives. Rustic coin increases your luck. Alright. The reason I did that was to get some quick damage on him. Anyway, you want to figure out their patterns before you do anything, especially for tougher enemies. Especially since this guy seems to be doing nothing but spazzing. Anyway, these guys will do quite a bit of stamina to you. They do track your motions relatively well as well. Ooh, I just barely dodged that one. Get your stamina back. When you do enough damage to them, you'll stagger them. Gotta be careful not to get hit like I just did, because these guys do a ton of damage. Ow. Playing with fire here. Ooh. Drink, 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 drink! Yeah, I'm not fooled by that. There we are, he's dead. You get a Hide Knight sword for that. I don't know what it takes to improve that, but here we are. This actually does less damage than your standard swords and your short swords, and it weighs more, and it swings slightly slower, but it also does 50 lightning damage and scales with your lightning damage, and lightning damage scales off of faith. And it scales C off strength and dexterity, so it's actually a relatively decent quality weapon. Composition of alloy in these swords remains a mystery, but in Drang Lake, the attempt to imitate it resulted in similar braided steel. What's the... Oh, did not mean to... What's the steel that it said it was made of? Special alloy makes it durable. Okay. Anyway, that takes care of that. Go ahead and pop a life gem here. I want to be at full health for this next section. Because you're going to fight your first longsword enemy relatively soon. You're also going to fight a few enemies here. Beware of jump attack. Beware of right. There's an enemy who will try to ambush you here. Takes care of him. Drop the life gem. Beware of right side and short blocking required ahead. Beware of enemy. There's a pair of enemies right here. Trying to draw them out. Damn it! There we are, that takes care of them. Grab another throwing knife. I want to try to save my throwing knives from now on. Pop another life gem. Treasure ahead. It's too bad he didn't orient the message correctly, because this is where the treasure is. And that's 20 wood bolts. Anyway, my sword is about to become at risk. And that's your first claymore-wielding enemy. That guy is tough. If you don't take him out quickly, he can kill you. And we're about to come to a very douchey section of the game. There is an archer up there. Right above him, if you see that little trunk across there, there is an enemy there that will throw firebombs at you. So, basically, what you do is quickly run up. Quickly run up. Take him out. Dodge. Okay, whew. You do what I just did, and you should survive. Basically, what you do is you want to run halfway up the stairs, start walking, wait until he fires at you, roll through the arrow, run up the stairs, sprint attack, and then after you sprint attack, attack quickly and dodge forward. That way you'll dodge the guy to my right. Yeah. This is one of the areas I died at in my original game, so go ahead and pick up that throwing knife. That didn't knock him down, really? Wow! Talk about tracking on that firebomb. Firebomb MOG Pro right there. But he didn't get the top marks in defending against drop attacks, so I win, you lose, fuck you. And your firebombs. I don't like those guys. Nice try ambushing me, you douche. And smacked in the face. Give me that buckler. Buckler is a very good shield for parrying, but not much else. Beware of enemy left. I knew that already. And we're about to be at the bonfire. And I made better time than I thought in this episode, so I'm going to do a couple things off screen. Not off screen. Try horse? The fuck? Try jumping, but be wary of danger zone. Yes, be very wary of danger zone. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't recommend jumping to get down there anyway. Even though that's the way to get down there. There's one more enemy back here. He's guarding some items. He will aggro on you the second you look at those items funny. I thought he aggroed on you the second you tried picking them up. This guy will occasionally drop a halberd, which is a very good weapon if you learn how to use it correctly. Anyway, those are 5 witching urns, basically magic firebombs, which are very useful. And bonfire! Bonfire! Bonfire 3! Even more bonfire-y than the other two. Anyway, there's a lovely woman here who every Dark Souls player wants to marry, but we're not going to marry her just yet. There's an item up here that we're going to want. You do, however, have to be careful because this is locked, so you know what that means. We have to bust down the door. in this area, you don't have to be too careful since there's nothing really trying to ambush you here. You get a hand axe and a radiant life gem here, so don't make the mistake I initially made. I didn't actually initially make that. One of my friends made the mistake of buying that hand axe from the lady downstairs when you could just find it here. Anyway, there's an enemy up here somewhere. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He is in that room. Ow. No, no, and no. Yeah, he's hidden somewhere in that room. When you come into this room and open the door, he'll try attacking you. Which I, again, learned the tough way when I was opening this chest and he blindsided me from the right. Eee, that was scary. Got another Estus Flash Shard and a small white sign Stope Zone. You use that to be summoned for bosses, which... yeah, that's okay. And drop down onto this branch, which I almost failed at, and grab the Divine Blessing, and we are done. Help me. No, I'm not going to help you. Go ahead and rest here. Replenish my Estus Flask, which I will soon have 3 of, and talk to... I got emails.
Oh, come now, help.
Robot Bender 123 has subscribed to me. Thank you, Robot Bender 123. Anyway, you could talk to her for a bit, but I don't really want to. You can buy a broken straight sword from her. Why? Hand axe. Why? A club, which is actually a pretty good early weapon for strength builds, considering it's got an A scaling, but it's got surprisingly low durability for a club. And Castus, which is an A strength scaling weapon. It's a fist weapon, which I don't understand why. You get the traveling merchant hat here, which increases your item discovery, which is pretty damn good. And you can buy 5 human effigies and 10 life gems here. If you spend, I think it's 10,000 souls with her, she gets infinite life gems. She starts off with 3 amber herbs, unlimited fire bombs, witching urns, throwing knives, 1 Pharaoh's lockstone, and a key to Lenegrass's house, which we will buy. She also buys the basic miracle heal and the basic sorcery soul arrow. And anyway, I'm gonna do this off screen for my stream, but I'm gonna do this for you guys now since I have time. We're gonna go back to Majula, and we are going to give Lenegrass this key. Alright. Without further dudes, gotta give Lenegrass this key back.
I'm a blacksmith. Bring me that.
Yeah, he won't accept the key. We actually have to open his house for him. Lazy bastard. Ungrateful bastard, too. Well, I'm gonna steal your shit. Short bow, thank you for that. Matter of fact, that's getting equipped. Where the binoculars are. I was gonna say, weapons, you can load now, it's fine. Really? I can't... oh, I need 1 more point to dexterity to use the bow. Anyway.
Ah yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up.
Basically that means leave the area and come back, he'll have set up shop. But we're probably not going to do anything with that yet. First we're going to get our Estus Flash Shard again.
Is that a shard?
Yes, it is a shard
However,
I've found. Upgrade Estus Flask. Yes. I pray to you, woman with the feather that I want. And we level up for the first time. And as promised, we need 1 into dexterity and 1 into strength. And vigor. Do I want vigor actually? Because it does give a decent chunk. I've got 1 more level up after this. Equip load or stamina? I want stamina first. So yeah, we got 1 into vigor, 1 into endurance, 1 into strength, and 1 into dex. So here we are. And that's our first level up gone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly leave the area and come back. And I'm going to show you something that's really awesome that they did in this game. Go ahead and go to the Souls of Lost and Dead. Use, and they let you use stacks of it, which is awesome. And they keep you in the menu for this. Something I really wish they would have done in the original game. And I've actually got enough for another level up, but first I'm going to leave the area and come back, and I will see you guys in a second. And we're back. About damn time, too. And now that we've left and come back, Lenigrast is working.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work.
I just got your key back from a deranged old lady.
Lenigrast. Just a simple blacksmith. And you are... another useless traveler.
I have half a mind to slash you in the face, but you're the only blacksmith for a while.
To labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth.
You're welcome.
Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. What does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got.
Us flirtatious vagabonds are the ones who get the keys back for your foot in the ground assholes. Anyway, you can repair broken equipment here, you can buy stuff. First, let's see what he has for buying. You can get a longsword here, which is nice. Broadsword, A falchion, which is a good dex weapon, but I don't like the way it wields. An S-stock, which is a pretty decent weapon. If you got 24 strength and 24 dexterity, you can dual wield these things really well. Rapier, which, if you don't feel like pouring as much into strength, works about as well as dual S-stocks. Matter of fact, I think a lot of people are enjoying a dexterity, faith-based build using S-stocks. You can get Battle Axe, which requires a lot of strength to use, but it's pretty powerful. Mace, which is a pretty damn good weapon all around. It's B strength with scaling, it's pretty good. And a spear, which sucks. Buy arrows here for your bow. Basically, the only time I ever buy arrows is when I start grinding souls. You can get a repair powder here, which is unduly expensive, and you can also buy Titanite shards here. But first I want to see about reinforcing stuff, so... Okay, good. The DLC weapons only take Titanite shards. And none of which I even remotely care for, so... I should probably be saving up my souls for a better shield, honestly. That brings that up to 121. Morningstar. The Morningstar has good damage and has bleed damage on top of that. So you know what? Yeah, let's do that.
I'll be around if you make it back.
And, yeah, let's go ahead and equip that, actually. Morningstar, where is it? You see it does 16 less damage, but it has 70 bleed damage. Is slight... Does it... No, it does more poise damage, and it's lighter. So, yeah. Win, 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 win. Let's go ahead and, throw the items that I don't want in the item box and then call it a day. Did I get another email? No, just Facebook advertising. You have more friends than you know. Fuck that, I have no friends. I have 0 friends. My life is so sad. Anyway, I don't ever plan on invading other worlds, so screw those. Dagger I'm not going to use. Flamestone dagger, short sword. Throw away these broken straight swords, the Hide Knight sword. Hand axe, bound hand axe. Keep the Morningstar. I'm not going to be able to use the whip for a while. And I'm actually going to keep the short sword on me. It pays to have a backup of each weapon, so I have a backup sword and a backup mace. I'm going to keep the bow on me. I'm never going to use either of those. Buckler I'm not going to use. The Parma I'm not going to use. Leather shield I'm not going to use. Flamestone Parma, no. Quartz shield, no. Homunculus shield, no. Probably not going to use the hood anymore, so... Just doing this to keep my inventory clear. Hollow infantry... It actually might be better. Get rid of those manchettes, though. Anything else? Nope. Alright, let me check out those manchettes before I call it quits. Nope, they are worse in every way, they're just lighter, so... I don't know why I keep accidentally exiting. Let's go ahead and go into the item box. And get rid of these damn manchettes. Alright, now that takes care of this. The next episode will be, I'll be slightly different because of the fact that I'll have been playing from my stream file instead of this one, so, yeah. But what I haven't done in this file as opposed to my stream file is, in this file I got Lenacras's key back and did some stuff in Majula, and in my stream file I just did. So, without further ado, I will see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Dark Souls 2. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, take care.